Have you ever felt stuck in situations where others seem to hold all the cards? Maybe at work, in friendships, or even in family dynamics, you feel like you're losing control? Power is a game everyone plays, whether consciously or not. Welcome to this special summary of The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. In this audiobook, we'll explore the life-changing lessons from the 48 Laws of Power, one of the most practical and insightful books that opens your eyes to the hidden rules of influence, strategy, and success. This isn't about manipulation or selfish power. It's about understanding the subtle forces that shape our world. In this audiobook, we'll break down these laws, show how they apply to everyday life, and give you tools to become more confident, strategic, and empowered. Let's dive in. Why power matters. Power isn't inherently evil. It's a tool. The more you understand it, the better you can protect yourself and thrive. I once worked with someone who always seemed to have the upper hand, no matter the situation. They weren't smarter or more talented, but they understood people. And that's the essence of power. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene gives us these key laws and actionable takeaways to use in personal and professional life. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel superior. If you outshine them, it threatens their position and creates enemies. Imagine you're at work, and you propose a brilliant idea in front of your boss's boss. Your boss might smile, but deep down, they're thinking, this person could replace me. That's why, you need to shine in directly and let your boss take the credit sometimes. Don't threaten those in power. Instead, make them feel secure. Historical rulers often eliminated talented subordinates who became too popular. Takeaway? Subtle flattery and highlighting others' strengths can help you gain trust and favor. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep your goals and motives hidden to avoid being outmaneuvered. When people know your plans, they can either obstruct you or steal your ideas. Instead, misdirect them by revealing only what you want them to see. Let's say you're interviewing for a position at a competitive company. You may not want to immediately reveal that your long-term plan is to gain experience and eventually start your own business. Instead, focus on aligning your responses with the company's vision to secure the job while quietly working on your entrepreneurial goals in the background. Takeaway? Share only enough to build trust, but not so much that others can predict or block your plans. Misdirect when needed by sharing benign or unrelated details that distract from your true purpose. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Protect it at all costs, and strike back against threats. This is why business leaders often invest heavily in branding to maintain public trust. Avoid unnecessary controversies, and build a reputation that speaks for you. It is your strongest asset. Napoleon understood the power of reputation. Even after his exile to Elba, he carefully maintained the image of a great leader. When he returned to France, his mere presence rallied troops to his side. People were inspired by the legend of Napoleon, and his reputation as a fearless, strategic leader helped him reclaim power without firing a single shot. Napoleon's reputation wasn't just a reflection of his accomplishments, it was a tool he wielded to inspire loyalty and fear. He cultivated it as meticulously as his military strategies, proving that reputation can often do the work of armies. Takeaway? Act with integrity and consistency to reinforce your personal or professional brand. If someone attacks your reputation, address it swiftly with facts, apologies if necessary, and a strategy to rebuild trust. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. To wield power, you must always remain visible and relevant. Attention is the lifeblood of influence. If you fade into the background, you risk becoming irrelevant, while those who command attention shape the narrative. But beware, the attention you seek must be positive or purposeful. Scandals can destroy as quickly as they build. Elon Musk has mastered the art of courting attention through bold, sometimes controversial, actions. His tweets about Tesla, SpaceX, or cryptocurrencies can cause markets to fluctuate. Love him or hate him, people can't ignore him, and that's a key element of his power. Takeaway? Stand out in your field by presenting ideas uniquely or boldly. Avoid blending in or being passive. Take risks that make people notice you, but ensure they're calculated and aligned with your goals. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Actions are far more persuasive than words. Arguments often escalate into emotional battles where egos clash, making it hard to change minds. Instead, demonstrate your point through results, actions, or silent displays of skill. Let your accomplishments speak louder than your words, leaving no room for counter-arguments or resistance. Imagine you're in a team meeting and your boss dismisses your proposal. Instead of arguing, you implement a small part of your idea on a trial basis, proving its effectiveness through results. When the outcomes speak for themselves, people will naturally acknowledge the value of your approach. Takeaway? When faced with opposition, resist the urge to argue. Focus on taking strategic actions that demonstrate your point. Actions not only persuade but also build a reputation for effectiveness and decisiveness. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. When you need something from someone, don't rely on pity or past favors. They rarely inspire action. Instead, frame your request in a way that benefits the other person. When negotiating at work, frame your requests in terms of mutual benefit. Don't just ask for a promotion. Show how your growth benefits the company. Benjamin Franklin once sought to win over a rival in the Pennsylvania legislature. Instead of appealing to the man's goodwill, Franklin asked to borrow a rare book from his library, flattering the rival by showing admiration for his collection. The man agreed and, after Franklin returned the book with gratitude, their relationship improved. They eventually became allies. So Franklin didn't plead for friendship or ask for a favor outright. Instead, he appealed to the rival's self-interest, the chance to showcase his prized possession. This approach turned an adversary into an ally. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Mercy can sometimes backfire. Leave no room for revenge. If you leave an enemy standing, they will regroup and retaliate. Historical conflicts show that unfinished wars often lead to bigger problems. This doesn't mean you should destroy people. It means addressing problems completely so they don't resurface. In critical situations, act decisively and eliminate threats entirely. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe. People crave meaning and purpose, so offer them a vision that connects to their emotions and values, and they will follow you. Cult leaders and visionary entrepreneurs attract loyalty by selling a dream. Think of Apple's slogan, "Think different." They don't just sell devices, they sell a mindset of innovation and individuality. People buy into the dream, not just the product. Reflect on your own vision. If you were leading a group, what idea could inspire them to follow you? Takeaway? Align your goals with others' desires to inspire commitment. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. People respect confidence and self-worth. If you value yourself, others will too. Leaders who exude authority command respect even without formal power. Napoleon Bonaparte, though of humble beginnings, carried himself with the authority of a king. People treated him accordingly, paving his path to greatness. Takeaway? Practice carrying yourself with dignity, maintain good posture, dress well, and speak with confidence. Value yourself and expect others to do the same. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Adaptability is the ultimate power. Rigid plans or identities are the ones that can lead to failure. Think of a river. It flows around obstacles, finding new paths without losing its strength. Bruce Lee's famous quote, "Be water, my friend," captures this law perfectly. So be adaptable and unpredictable. Businesses that adapt to market changes thrive, while rigid ones collapse. Identify one area in your life where you're stuck because of rigid thinking. How can you approach it with flexibility? Takeaway? Embrace change and never let others pin you down. We've journeyed through 10 of the 48 laws and explored the many facets of power, how it's gained, maintained, and sometimes lost. These principles are timeless, offering insights not just for leaders and strategists but for anyone navigating the complexities of relationships, careers, and personal growth. To truly harness the power outlined in these laws, you must practice them. Reflect on how each law applies to your own life, whether in the workplace, your relationships, or your personal development. If you found this summary insightful, be sure to explore the 48 laws of power in greater depth. Share your examples of power dynamics in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, power isn't given, it's earned. And now, you have the tools to claim it.